We have just arrived in LAX and passport control was about 2 hours, and I just need to find my bag now and we're gonna go and see Tyson. Oh my god, I can't wait.
Yeah. Good old America.
Off to get the best coffee in town.
Component Coffee Lab. This is a bit of the ghetto.
The ghetto?
The ghetto.
I mean, I went for iced, so you can't really do a taste test on iced coffee, but...
Just as good.
Oh yeah, that's delightful. We are off to Salty Walrus.
Salty Walnuts.
Which is a brewery.
It's a brewery.
A local brewery. And we're gonna do a little run, do a little shakeout, and then watch Progetto Portugal.
A little Q&A.
Yeah, a little Q&A.
Don't know what we're gonna say, but we'll figure it out.
And I'm gonna try and not be socially awkward.
I will be socially awkward.
Wild.
Salty Run Car, what is up? I love that. That is awesome.
All right. We are just back from the video viewing. That was so fun. Meeting all of Tyson's run crew. It was crazy and so fun. We did a little 3K. Then we viewed the Progetto Portugal, which hopefully will be out for everyone to watch soon. We go to Utah. Is it Utah? Yeah, Utah tomorrow. We have an 8-hour drive. I mean, I don't know why I'm making that face, I'm not driving, but 8 hours. And then we will be preparing for the race.
T's Run playlist. 72 hours of random shit.
We have arrived. Open. I am most excited for the scenery. I think 1, the scenery, 2, seeing if we can, I mean we can do 155 kilometers, but just completing that distance in one fail swoop.
Have you done one before?
Nope. Yeah, I think the longest I've ever done on my multi-days is 120 something kilometers.
Okay.
I mean,
So it looks like I'll be right here.
oh yeah. Like, oh yeah. Yes, actually.
Which distance?
100 miles.
100 miles. And what is your last name?
Oldham.
And do you happen to have any ID with you?
I do. Sorry, I was like, yeah.
14.
Ready to run?
Ready to run. Feels good outside.
like French fries. Grab those silver ones. That's to help you turn it.
Oh, that's right. How you feeling?
Good.
Ready to run?
Oh yeah.
Trust us, you're in for a real treat. A really incredible life
thoughts
experience
before we run?
right here in just under 20
Nervous.
minutes.
Very nervous.
When I'm ready to go, I just want to run.
Yeah, same. Once we get into like that 10k and we're plodding.
Yes. Part I hate, and just ball of nerves.
Yeah.
To our start. Show of hands. Let's give it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, look at that. It's dropped off down there. The sun is up. We are 30k-ish in. Yup. Just seeing Ashley. Just changed my shoe because my shoes felt a little like the blister might be coming up. And we're on the road again.
On the road again, moving and grooving.
I'm a little armadillo and you're a little wild ferret.
Yep. Spicy little animals.
Spicy little animals. And look at the scenery. Beautiful. Well done. We are just going down this. Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel like you're doing this so casually.
All right. Bye, Lydia.
We are currently climbing down a rock face. I'm scared for my life, guys. Scared for my life.
Final stretch.
Ooh. Final bit. Oh, the dust.
I know, so much dust. You got it.
You got it. Right, I'm just gonna put.
Bye.
We have got half a marathon, or just over left. Got one last big climb as well at the end. Sorry for the radio silence, I've just been violently ill for about 3 hours. But we're moving again.
Please congratulate 31-year-old Lydia Oldham. Go, Lydia! Let her rip.
Pressure.
Under pressure.
I have just had about 12 hours sleep. We did it. 100 miles complete. My first 100 miles, 22 hours and 29 minutes, which I am very happy with. I wanted to go under 24 hours and we did it with a little bit of time to spare, but I want to run you through some of the gear that got me through this ultra because that was a tough one. I feel like the first 50 miles, so I put the course here. There was a lot of loops, So we'd come back to the same aid station a couple times, which was super nice because we got to see Ashley, who was crewing us. But it meant that the first maybe 40 to 50 miles was super runnable. It was light hills, and then the second half of the race, oh my goodness, we had some seriously treacherous downhills. And then the last climb was called Monkey Pass, and we actually came down it earlier in the day. That was just vertically up. That was insane. I had to stop a couple times just to breathe because I mean, I cannot describe how hard going up that was. But then we had like 6 or 7 miles to the finish line on just semi-flat road, and that was a delightful way to finish. Let's chat shoes. So we started in these, which are the Ons, and I have never had a problem with these in all of training. And I think just because of the way the terrain was, I don't know, it felt like it was giving me blisters on the inside, sort of like here on my foot. So about 30 kilometers in, I changed these, because the best thing that you can do is change your shoes or change a problem before it becomes a problem. As soon as I noticed like, this might give me a blister, I was like, change shoes now. And then we changed to these Northface shoes, and they saw me through the entirety of the race. Now these actually have a carbon plate in them, but I never have a problem with these carbon plates. Like road shoes, I can be really picky about the carbon plates. But these felt amazing the whole way. On both shoes, I have specific insoles that I put in, which are these, which I think really help. Maybe that's why I don't mind the carbon plate in these. But yeah, these insoles are absolutely amazing. So comfy. I wear them in every single shoe that I ever run in. Then obviously poles. I think I did about the first 50 miles, no poles, and then as soon as I knew the hills were going to come in, we whipped these out. These are the Leki ones. They're like the super, super lightweight ones. These were maybe the best shorts that I have ever worn. I will also link these in the description. But basically, these shorts, let me clip here. These shorts are by Janji, but as you can see on the front, they have pockets all the way around. So usually when I'm racing, on my vest I will have a pole quiver, so I put them in this way. But on this race, I was able just to put them through the back because I don't like wearing a belt. I find that belts like bunch my shorts up, whereas this being attached to my shorts, there was no problem. So I was just popping my poles through the back. Oh my goodness. And the amount of pockets, I could fit loads of gels in, so I could easily access them. And also, right at the end, the last 5 miles, my head torch died because I had it on super bright because it was so dark here, that I was able to, in this mesh, put my phone on torch and just have it sat in the front pocket. Like that. Honestly, absolute game changer. These need the wash though, they've seen better days. Then we have the head torch. Now this is absolutely amazing, this one, it goes so bright. The only problem is I didn't think about how long I was going to be in the dark. I was in the dark all night, and because it was so dark, I had this on, I think, medium beam, which meant it died literally the last 6 miles, which is pretty good going. It is rechargeable battery at the back, which is great. We have our socks. They've definitely seen better days. I didn't change my socks at all through the race. I didn't feel the need to. We had no rain. Sometimes I feel like disturbing my feet is actually worse than not disturbing them, like taking socks off when I don't need to. So I left my socks on the whole time, and yeah, had absolutely no problems, no blisters. I think that's mainly because I changed my shoes. But yeah, these smell, and they probably should go in the bin, they're that bad. Then we have the vest. I basically wore this the entire time. I love vests more than I love belts. This is the Northface one, which I first used in Transgran Canaria, and then since then I have been in love with it because it doesn't feel bulky. You can literally fit in so much stuff. There is a lot of gel leakage in this one, but I basically had 2 waters, and then once it got into the middle of the day, I was also carrying a 3rd water in the back because it got so hot that I was just like constantly drinking water and needed more. I think the longest gap we had between aid stations was 10 miles, which is like 15 kilometres, but even that was, yeah, it was so hot that I was drinking that much water and electrolytes. Hope you enjoyed the journey, and first place female. That's the first time I've ever won a race. But now we're going to pack up and we're going to drive back to California, which is an 8-hour drive. And if you have any questions, then drop them down below and I will answer all questions 100k related, running related, anything related. Yeah. See ya.